Bila, any special challenges to producing in these different venues?
You know, not really. Surprisingly, it's been nothing but pleasant. Obviously, Zinema is such a great addition, you know, and it was my first time coming here just in January, and it's incredibly accessible. Obviously, it's close to, you know, Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, but no, I mean, what if you know if you've ever gone to a lot of you know, film festivals like, you know, Sundance or Telluride, you know, it's usually these are really small communities, and Duluth just fits perfectly. You have this perfect little downtown area, the old downtown Duluth, where our festival is taking place, and it's perfect. It's just like all the other really big successful film festivals. The vibe of it is really, really cool. So it's perfect.
It's nice because, Ricky, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but even just 5 years ago, that vibe that you're talking about wasn't there. Am I right?
Exactly.
We hear that a lot.
You know, it's such an exciting time for Duluth because, I mean, what you've just been talking about with the other people and what we're doing here, it just adds so much. This has been a missing link, I think. We have not had an international film festival, and now we have it, and it just makes us even cooler.
Yeah, we really talked about that, the fact that you have every other great cultural event. You have a symphony, you have a ballet, you have a great university, you have, you know, tall ships, you have the tourism industry.
Playhouse.
You have a playhouse, and it just seemed like there was a little bit of a gap, that a film festival is something
missing,
Yep.
yeah.
As Ricky likes to say, the Duluth soup, the cultural soup of Duluth was just missing one ingredient, and we're pleased to be here and to be able to fill that gap.
Tell us more about the ingredient, a little bit more about the film festival.
Sure. Well, like you said, the film festival has been existing in Minneapolis for 10 years. We'll be on our 11th year here in the fall. But the film festival itself, we're going to be screening upwards of 20 to 25 films, international, American independents, documentaries, short films, even some music videos, and there'll be included some local things, some things that were shot regionally. Older Than America is going to be on our docket.
Yay.
We're pretty excited to have that. We've got a local filmmaker from Minneapolis who shot a film on Low. And this is a lot of unseen footage, and we're pretty excited about that. He's going to be in attendance, and the Low film is going to be a world premiere. So for Low fans, that's something obviously that can be pretty exciting, and we're excited about it as well.
So how far are we along in the planning? I mean, are we ready to go tomorrow, or I mean, are there special things you still need to do?
Oh, I wish I could say it's all done. You know, I think, well, with film festivals, you know, the purpose is to always go after, you know, things that, you know, that's in circuit right now that are playing film festivals that, you know, perhaps haven't gotten distribution yet. So, you know, there's things that always come in last minute, you know.
Yeah.
So we've set a deadline, but we've got most of it programmed. But, you know, we're still kind of finessing the music part of it as well, which is a big part of our festival. Our headquarters will be nightly at Pizza Luce, so that's a great partnership to have. And obviously we're creating some really special events for opening night and closing night, so we're just working out all those details.
Sounds like a wonderful party. Is this the beginning of something that's going to continue, you think, Vicki?
Oh, absolutely. We were just talking yesterday, and we said, you know, 20 years we're going to be sitting here going, wow, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And honestly, I do believe that's going to happen. And
just sounds so
selfishly,
exciting.
it's so wonderful to bring actors, directors, producers into this area that hasn't seen it before, because they like to do their stories or their films around places they've been.
And hopefully you'll come back. Thank you so much for joining us.
Very good. Thank you.
We'll be back in just a moment to wrap up this edition of Northland Voices. Stay with us.